what is the difference between rosé and blush?
I can give it.
It's a beautiful
course.
ringtone.
I can answer that.
Go ahead.
I can
Okay,
answer that.
thank you.
So, rosé wines basically originated in France,
Okay.
and especially specifically the Provence region in France. They're dry wines. The method in which they're basically red grapes harvested. When they arrive at the press pad, they're pressed off right away with limited skin contact, which is where that pigment and that tannin comes from. So that beautiful pink color comes from just limited skin contact. It's fermented and it's fermented dry. Now blush wine is a sweet fruity
When
wine.
you say fermented dry, what do you mean by that?
You're fermenting all the fermentable sugars out of the wine.
Perfect. So
itself.
you're letting the whole thing happen.
Exactly.
You're taking that sugar to alcohol and letting it go.
Go all the way to finish.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Okay.
Where a blush wine, you may stop that fermentation at 2% residual sugar or something.
Correct. Okay.
Absolutely. And basically the kind of this Finger Lakes region was kind of established on blush, fruitier, sweeter wines. And gosh, within the past 5 years, these dry rosés have really taken off. We have a beautiful rosé of Cabernet Franc, or Pinot Noir. And this is the first year we made this rosé of Pinot, and it's doing a phenomenal job. It's selling very well for us. And it started off like 5 wineries in the Finger Lakes were producing a dry rosé, and now we're up to 22 wineries producing dry rosé. It's really taken off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's everywhere, and it's really good.
Right.
It's really good. So the difference, I'm not sure if we completed that. So the difference was letting, because you both start with red grapes, regarding how much time they are in contact with the skin is how deep the color will be.
Right.
But at what point do you stop the fermentation process is determining whether it's a rosé or a blush?
Not so much. If you're making a drier wine, you're fermenting it all the way dry. Where if you're doing a blush wine, you may give it a little more skin contact, and then stopping the fermentation at the residual sugar you're looking for, like say 2%. And then after that, you may add a little red wine to deepen the color.
Okay.
And that's where the kind of the difference between the blushes and rosés are, is adding red wine.
So blushes are manipulated a little bit to become what they are, where rosés are allowed to
be more
go the
natural.
whole way
Right.
as their own grape.
Right. Under skin contact.
We got it, everybody. We got it. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, we've. I pretty much treat our rosé like I would a sparkling wine, a Pinot Noir, as you were using for a sparkling wine. If you take the first 140 gallons, that pretty much gives you the color that you want. If you went to and pressed it harder and went to say 160 gallons per ton, then that's when you'd be pulling out all the color, because you're adding more pressure to the bladder, the side, and that's pushing out the color of the grape.
Sure, it's just like squeezing a sponge. You know, if you had, exactly.
And so
Darn, that's good.
if you apply more pressure, you're just going to get more color pushed out. Yes.
Okay.